Hello, I thought I'd make a quick video of how to sort of build a preset on this. Maybe this is your first modeler and you haven't ever used it. I'm not an expert, but I thought I'd just share what I know. So I would tune my guitar, obviously, so click the top left where there's an E. All right, I'm going to clear that. Let me show you this. If you go to settings in the top right corner, click on more settings. It takes you to sound. You see the global equalizer. Make sure sounds is selected. I noticed that the default settings with this thing, it really boosts the lows. Now I don't know if I set that somewhere along the way. I don't think I did. But anyway, I like flat. I'm going to set it to flat, and I'm going to close this. I'm going to go back to my preset, click expand, and we're going to get started here. I'm going to add an effect. I'm going to pick electric. I'm playing a dual humbucker guitar that's very dark, so bear that in mind. So you basically have to build your presets for whatever guitar you're playing to make the most sense. I don't think you can do a one size fits all, but that's my opinion. I'm going to use the V40 from Victory. Let's see what not bad. I'm going to click cab. It pairs the Tube King cab with that. I'm going to try the VL210, a little darker, VH412. I like that better, has a fuller sound, so I'm going to pick that. Did it pick it? What happened? I deselected it. Okay, so I'm going to close this. There's my cab. So now I have an amp and a cab. Sounds pretty good, but what you want to do is get the best sound you can get with just the amp and cab. Boost my treble up, see what I get. Run the mids up. Dial it into taste. Mind your output, far right knob. See the level? I don't want, as I add effects, I don't want to see that hit the red. I'm going to have to bear that in mind as I'm bringing things in. So what I like to do is I want to continue working with things that are going to affect my tone. So I'm not a big compressor person, but you can add a compressor, particularly if you had a single coil guitar. And the compressor that I like, and they did a good job of putting these LA compressors in. And I like to add just enough to give it a little polish. Way too much. I just want a little bit. Now I'm going to pick my drive, and And drive and compressors typically going to be in the front side of the amp. Pick my drive. I don't like a lot. I'm just going to go by the old standard tube screamer. I'm going to bring the gain all the way down. I'm going to bring my treble up just a hair and my output back. Like that. So now I'm going to add reverb. Reverb is going to be at the end of the chain. Well, second to the last. I like the hall reverb. It's going to come on too strong. I'm going to bring the mix down about 20 something. Whatever you like. That's what I like. I'm going to bring that decay down just a hair. We'll put a delay in front of the reverb. Simple analog delay. Interesting, this comes up with like no delay. So you have to dial in. I like around 3 something. Might be a little heavy. Just depends on what you're doing, I guess. I'm not a lead guitar player. Turn that drive off. Now, before I get too far, I'm going to save this. I'm going to click the 3 dots on the top right. I'm going to click rename. It says new preset. I'm going to click there and I'm going to put in what I want to call it. V40 Madge. Save it. So now I'm saved. I have scene 1. By the way, if you don't have scenes enabled, click the top 3 dots to the right. You see about the down almost to the bottom right above delete. You got to toggle that scenes button on, and then you get your scenes. So I set up scene 1 with no drive. Go to scene 2, and I guess it turns everything on. So it brought my drive on. So here I am. Drive. Actually, seems like I think it reset all my pedals. I don't think I had, I didn't have the hall. So it goes back to default in every scene. Makes sense. So scene 1, scene 2, bring that gain down. Add the treble up just a hair. Output down. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Scenes, make sure your output doesn't ever go up into the red. So that's a basic preset, and you just play around with it. Watch your levels. I don't know if this will do anybody any good, but if you're just getting started, that's just a quick, no nonsense rundown. Thanks.